It's your boy Crypto Blood, and I've got a new BitYard feature that I want you guys to know about. It's called Copy Trade, now available on BitYard. A new feature currently only available on the desktop. If you're not really comfortable trading your own account, you can go copy some of those individuals that are allowing others to follow their trades. So check that section out after you sign up as well. Link in the description below. Bityard.com, new spot trading and copy trading features. The world's leading cryptocurrency contract exchange.
This my two Satoshis, this my two Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my two Satoshis, this my two Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis.
Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is Thursday, and I gotta give a shout out to my man Wire Sparks for the song request today. 2 Chainz, Virgil Discount. Thanks for the song request, bro. This joint is a banger. Hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome to another episode. It is cold in the D. I know it's cold in the South too. It's going crazy. It's cold in both these, Detroit and Dallas. Hope everyone down in Texas are doing fine and keeping safe. I don't know what's going on. Where's the global warming? You help me understand. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. But today we're going to be looking at something that someone called me out on, and I said when Peter Schiff, now this is room for debate, but when I said on Twitter a while ago, I said when Peter Schiff says he's buying Bitcoin, that's when the top is. Peter Schiff has been the greatest, the ultimate contra indicator for Bitcoin, right? He's been bearish on Bitcoin since 2012. All right, so I said when he flips his mind, that's when you should be at least taking some profit off the top. We'll look at what he said. He didn't quite say that, but we'll take a look at exactly what Peter Schiff said in today's episode. We also got something out of Bitcoin Magazine that's talking about Microstrategy raising another $600 million in debt to buy more Bitcoin. When will it be enough is my question. I have no problem with companies buying Bitcoin. I think that's an excellent strategy. But MicroStrategy, is that a great strategy for you? I don't know. You keep piling on more and more Bitcoin. There is a point where it is too much risk for a volatile asset like this, unless you're willing to hodl all the way to 20,000 and lose half your money. I don't know. I don't know what your strategy is, but I'm just helping you understand. Welcome to crypto. Things get volatile up in this joint. I tell you that much. So we'll take a look at this new debt raise by MicroStrategy. This is from BitcoinMagazine.com. And I've got one from you today that's going to be talking about the Flare token. I don't know if you guys, many of the XRP people, of course, know about this Flare token airdrop that occurred. Maybe this is the way you can play XRP and get away with it as far as your profits. Maybe this is the play for XRP. I'll tell you exactly why in today's episode, why this Flare airdrop might pan out pretty well for you. And so all 3 articles coming up on today's episode of My Two Satoshis. Let's get it. Before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. Let's take a look at the heat map before we get started today. Bitcoin down 0.38%, trading at 52,196 bucks. Ethereum is up 5%, trading at $1,950 bucks. BNB is back at it again, up 15% today. People are fleeing Ethereum for a feeless, frictionless blockchain to do DeFi on. That is what's occurring, why Binance token is going ham right now. So if you think that's a trend that's going to continue, you may want to look into BNB token. I hate that I sold a lot of it many months ago because I had been loading up on it in the $10, $8 range. So can't get it all though. Can't get it all. I'm knocking it out the park with a lot of other coins right now. Dogecoin is up today. It is trading at almost 6 cents. It's up 17% today. Litecoin, however, down 3%. XRP down 2.2%. And EOS up slightly, 1.8% today, trading at $4.90. Let's take a look at the first article that is out of Bitcoin Magazine, talking about MicroStrategy offering more debt, raising more debt to buy more Bitcoin. Is this a smart decision? Let me know in the comments below. Yes, everybody looks like a genius in a bull market, but what happens when the trend changes? How will they adapt? Will they adapt, or will they be caught with their pants down? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below. But it says here, Michael Saylor announced on Twitter this morning that his company, software intelligence firm Microstrategy, has proposed a private offering of $600 million in convertible senior notes so it can use the net proceeds from the sale of the notes to acquire additional Bitcoin. These notes would officially be due on February 27th of 2027, with interest being paid on February and August 15th of each year, starting in August of 2021. The amount of interest to be paid is to be determined. Whoever takes up this offer will be given a grant that allows them to purchase the notes within a 13-day period, beginning on and including the date on which the notes are first issued. And I know there's someone out there, but who would actually give them money to earn interest? I'm sure the interest can't be more than 5%. I don't know. You guys let me know. Would you do it? Would you give MicroStrategy $600 million? I'm sure they don't have to buy all of the $600 million. They can buy a portion of the bonds or whatnot of the convertible debt. They don't have to buy it all. But still, it just seems so stupid to give someone money to go buy Bitcoin. But hey, I think I would just go buy Bitcoin myself. So basically what, this is, guys, is called a speculative attack. And a great example is from Hugo Steins, who used gold as a speculative attack against the German paper mark before the Weimar Republic collapsed. Michael Saylor is doing today with Bitcoin and the US dollar what Hugo Steins did with the gold and paper mark before the collapse of the Weimar Republic. So is this a tale of what's to come for the United States? Are we collapsing? Is our financial system going to collapse? I don't think so. I know that sounds good, and I know we all wish that were to happen. I just think that it's going to spiral out of control further and further. The dollar's going to lose more and more value, but I don't think it's going to collapse. I don't see any other country that's able to replace the United States and the petrodollar at this moment. I mean, it has to be 50, 60 years from now. I don't see anything within the next 5, 10 years, 20 years. I just don't see it. We have too much, our dollars are circulating in too many areas. It's going to take time for that to happen. Will it happen? Absolutely. Nothing lasts forever. And, one day the U.S. dollar and the U.S. monetary system will come to an end. Absolutely. I just don't see it happening anytime soon. So in the meantime, you'll just see Bitcoin go to the moon against the dollar. That's all that's going to happen, people. That's all that's going to happen. But on another note, someone else that didn't think the Bitcoin could go to the moon against the US dollar, which don't understand why. He's a very smart individual. I've been following him for about 7 years now. Peter Schiff is finally saying that he thinks he's got it wrong about Bitcoin. Let's talk about what he's referring to. So Peter Schiff has called Bitcoin a financial asset and admitted he has been wrong about gold and Bitcoin both on the same day. Yikes. As Bitcoin has surpassed $50,000 earlier today twice, vocal Bitcoin hater Peter Schiff has stated that Bitcoin is a financial asset after all and admitted he had been wrong about gold and Bitcoin. However, he still remains a Bitcoin critic and a gold bug. Peter Schiff here quoted saying at $50,000, Bitcoin is the biggest bubble of them all. The CEO of Europac Capital said that Bitcoin is still a bubble since its price is not related to its underlying present value and for other reasons. And now that Bitcoin has surpassed 50,000, marking an all-time new high, Schiff believes that this level of Bitcoin is king of all bubbles. He said, and I quote, "A financial asset is in a bubble when its price has no relationship to its underlying present value or a reasonable expectation of its future value. An investor conviction in price appreciation is high and fear of loss is low. At 50K, he says, Bitcoin is the greatest bubble of them all." That's only because you don't understand what the underlying present value is, Mr. Schiff. Your son does, though. Your son totally does know what that means. He goes on to say, though, he says, "I got one thing wrong." Peter Schiff claimed in 2019 that Bitcoin would never touch 50,000. And in addition to that, in 2012, he ventured to say that gold would rise past 5,000 per ounce in 2 years. The highest it's ever been was slightly over $2,000, and that was back in August. This is why I'm saying, guys, it's fine to have gold, but literally you're going to be able to buy all the gold you ever wanted to buy if you just buy Bitcoin. I'm just saying. He made a forecast on gold publicly on CNBC. Top member of the crypto community, Fundstrat's Tom Lee, which shouldn't be talking because he's horrible. He's wrong on he's another contraindicator. He says he recalls that Peter Schiff prediction. The gold bug admitted that he got that one wrong, meaning Bitcoin at 50,000. Schiff stated that it remains to be seen how long Bitcoin will hold above the $50,000 level. Listen, man, it's just so unfortunate because this guy, unlike some of you guys, you may have gotten in or heard about Bitcoin in 2017, even 18, 19, even maybe this year is your first year into Bitcoin. This guy, Peter Schiff, knew about Bitcoin in 2012. May have been 2011. My man Max Keiser, I think, even gave him some Bitcoin. Tried to get him to get into Bitcoin way back in 2011. But guess what Max Keiser is claiming about Peter Schiff? Max is saying that Schiff converted $100 million in Bitcoin back into fiat 6 years ago. So Peter Schiff actually had Bitcoin, but he sold it 6 years ago, $100 million worth. Renowned Bitcoiner Max Keiser claims that 6 years ago, Peter Schiff accepted a $100 million payment in Bitcoin, but then converted it all into fiat. But Schiff denies it. Max Keiser said that 6 years ago, he arranged for Peter Schiff's hedge fund to accept a payment of $100 million worth of Bitcoin. Schiff denies that this crypto payment ever happened. He also denies converting Bitcoin into fiat back then. Schiff goes on to say that he confirms the deal did take place, but did not mention Bitcoin. I never converted any Bitcoin to fiat, as Schiff Gold never received any Bitcoin payment for gold. The Bitcoin was converted to dollars via BitPay to settle purchases. That's how BitPay works, and it's the only reason any business uses it. Yeah, man, he's donkey of the day. He is all type. He's donkey of the year. We got to come up with a new name for the crypto world. He's Craig Wright of the year. Maybe that's it. Peter Schiff, you are Craig Wright for being so wrong on Bitcoin, man. It's unfortunate, boy. I don't care though. I mean, more wealth for us, I guess. If he would have gobbled up 100 million, would have been less Bitcoin for us, or maybe he could have suppressed the price of Bitcoin during those years leading up to where we are today at 50K, 52 to be exact. Woo! Pretty much it for today, ladies and gents. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell too. I'll be having Max Keiser on again soon. He's been on the show a few times. I had him come out to Detroit a year and a half or so ago as well to do a Bitcoin Rage tour here in the D. Excellent time with Max and Stacy. But again, shout out to my man Wire Sparks for that song request. 2 Chainz, Virgil Discount. That's my 2 Satoshis, your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out of here. Holla.
If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week.